Hello, I'm Tom Murray, and this is Modded Minecraft. This is a small mod pack I put together based around modern industrialization, which will be the end goal for this series. Be to build a fusion reactor and maybe make some matter. A bunch of other mods in the pack, chosen because you might not have heard of them for a while. We've got Railcraft, which is still in beta, but functional enough. Should provide a lot of interesting things for automation. We also have Steve's Cuts, which will be our only real way to farm trees and crops, because as you can see we don't have Create. I wanted to do something a little bit different. We also got Zycraft in the pack, which is interesting. I've never played with it before. I've seen it played with. And we've also got Psy, which will be fun. We're going to end my boat. I have prepared a bunch of resources earlier, just so I don't have to. I can get started into things straight away, and I don't have to spend an hour or two mining for stuff. Not too much. It won't last us forever, but it should give us a leg up, I think. A bunch of saplings too. Have a look at the map. I kind of want to put my base around here somewhere. Let's sleep. I want to put my base in this biome somewhere. It's a very interesting and uneven biome. There's lots of hills and dips, and that's very interesting. You make a lot of interesting structures with multiple levels, leading out to multiple levels of terrain. That's very fun. Obviously, this is our home for now, this little boat, but we will soon outgrow it. So, building a proper base should be a priority. I got a bunch of food. I don't have to worry about that right now. I think we should probably get some saplings planted. There's a plenty of trees over there, but still. Let's get some oak saplings on the go here. So tools. We probably could do with some tools. We don't have anything. If we had some nickel, I could make some invar tools, but we don't. Lead, silver. So I guess I will settle for an iron pick. And maybe an iron axe and an iron sword too. Sword, not shovel. Okay, cool. Now, also, something that will definitely... Oh, you can place apple pies on the ground, can you? That's interesting. Okay, that's just there now. I guess you can't actually eat this straight up. Probably not. So... well, let's have a look up here. Where are we going to put the first part of the base, I wonder? Just here would be fine. Now, these tools are fine, and they will be very useful, but I think I can clear out this area a little bit more efficiently with the power of psionics. I've got got enough resources for this, so we need to make a iron CAD assembly. We need to make a CAD assembler and a spell programmer. The CAD assembler is a piston, so 5 of that, so redstone, cobble, wood, CAD assembler, piston, assembler, CAD assembly. Let's just put this here. This place is going to get crowded very quickly, but we should be ready to move out of this place very soon. So we put a iron CAD assembly in, and that gives us a casting assistant box with no stats. It's completely clear. But this will allow us to make sawdust from redstone. Phew. And now with the sawdust, we can actually get into Psi itself. I mean, this is technically Psi, but you know, into actual functionality. Now the spell programmer. So I think we can disassemble this. I think. Could in previous versions. That may no longer be a thing. That's a shame if that's no longer a thing, because that was a very good mechanic. I will have to make another one. We're just need a bunch of parts, not just assembly, which would be a... Don't need a battery. I'm not going to bother with a battery for now. We want a basic CAD socket, I think. Yes, basic... Oh, iron. We're burning through our iron quite fast, actually, aren't we? And we also need a core, which is more iron. Socket core, I think that's all we really need. I'm not going to bother with the battery. Put that in, and this, and this, and that's a basic CAD. Now we need to program a spell for it, which is quite complex. I'm going to open up a program, and then we're going to want to do... I want a couple of basic spells, actually. Let's throw that away. I want a couple of basic spells. I want one to break blocks, and I want one to make lights, which are both quite simple. We want to raycast. Can we search? So we want to vector raycast, which will take position and array. So we want player. Been a very long time since I've done that. Self. Operator. Been a very long time since I've done that. Basically, we want entity position here. We want entity look. We want caster. That one. And now we're going to say this be break block from the raycaster position. Basically, we get the position of the player, the look of the player. We turn that into a raycast, which figures out what block we're looking at, and then we want to break the block. There we go. Name break block. Now, break block. And now for something a little bit more complicated. What we want to do is... I forget how I do this in the past. We want another raycast. This one will get side access of something. So put that there. No, fine. Look, this is not the most efficient way to do this. By any means. But it'll be fine. Yeah. Ray position. And then we add vector. Vector. One of these. vector sum EB, and then we want to conjure a light. Position and time will be nothing, so it's infinite. I'm going to call this, not sure. It doesn't actually do what Demon Light does, but it's a fun reference. I can make a proper Demon Light spell in the future. I have done that before. It was very fun. So yeah, now we put our CAD in. I'm going to put Break Block and Demon Light. And then we hold C and we can select this. That should work. Now summon a light. And then this one should break blocks. Yes. Excellent. So now we can clear out this area without too much trouble. Yeah, it's pretty good. This will be a nice place to put our first structure. Light it up a bit. Cool. So, it's gonna be... I don't know what the base is gonna look like yet. I want stone floor. I want... No, I want wooden floor. I want partly wooden floor. I want part wooden floor. I want part stone floor. Like an area here which will be like living area. This quarter, and then these 3 quarters will be workshop. Maybe like the back half will be workshop. This quarter here will be living quarters, like very nice and decorated. And then this part here will be, or maybe other way around. No, I think that'd be fine. This part here will be like open to the air. Sounds good. I'm going to need a lot of blocks for that though. So I should then get myself a source of cobblestone. Sounds like a smarter thing to do. For then, we're going to make a drawer to store all of this dirt in. Go there. Not that's strictly necessary right now, but whatever. Alrighty, so what we want is an extractor from Zycraft. So we need kiwi and we need silver. We got silver. Basically, the Zycraft uses aluminium by default. But because aluminium is a progression material for modern industrialization, you need an electric blast furnace. For some reason, this isn't special aluminium, this is audicted aluminium. So Zycraft aluminium that you can just mine out of the ground could be used as modern industrialization aluminium, which isn't the best. It breaks a whole bunch of progression. So I added, I removed Zycraft aluminium and I added a recipe for silver for Zycraft stuff, because silver is actually useless otherwise. It's added by Railcraft and it does nothing. Like, it's silver plates, sure, silver wire, sure, but none of this is actually used for anything. So it's an entirely pointless ore, and I've given it a purpose. Anyway, extractors from Zycraft should be very helpful, but we're going to need to do a bit of cave diving. Water dripstone, kiwi. No idea where to get that from. Underground, probably. And yeah, a bunch of stuff. So what I want to avoid going mining so early. Well, I'm gonna have to go mining, aren't I? So yeah. So I will have to go mining, and I just said that, didn't I? I'm gonna go mining for some, specifically kiwi and some dripstone. So let's grab something that's actually I don't have to place on the ground to eat. Make sure slept. Off we go to mine. There's a big cave here as well as a two meteor. But firstly, because of that, I should make a bucket. We need a better way of transportation soon. Running's not gonna cut it. The kiwi, yay! Okay, I found some kiwi, and a lot of it, that's good. I'm gonna grab a whole bunch. I believe we can make more of this with the extractor once we get another one. Yes, we can. Okay. $68. Okay. Oh, handy. There's a... Ooh, okay, this is cool. Okay. That cave looks very promising. That cave looks very promising indeed. Yes. Okay, let's put a waypoint here. Cave. Gold. Some cave. Cool. Cool. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Neat. So, extractors. Silver. The dripstone that I completely forgot about because that's not a dripstone cave. Hopefully there's a dripstone cave somewhere else. I wonder if we can make this. I don't know about having gold for it. I've got 12 gold. No, I can't. Side gems. Okay. However, hold on. Might be able to make... what's it called? A loop cast spell, which is a piece of string. Let's, get this copper on the smelt. Gotta make, I don't know, some copper armor. I don't want to spend it, yeah, I don't know. I need armor, I don't want to spend all my iron on armor, so I'll make some copper armor. Also looking for a spider. If I don't find one, there might be some other way of making string. But, yeah, okay. Here, spider. Where are you? Sure, there's one of you somewhere. Skeleton. There's nothing. There's nothing at all. What's happening? This is supposed to be a single player world on a server. Why are there no mobs? Zombie. village. Maybe there's some useful stuff here, like food. Red, rice. Indeed, there was food. Still plenty of time to find a spider. Skeleton. Oh, so pigs and cows, so it's nice to know there's a lot of livestock nearby. Spider. Yes, one string. That's all I need. Well, I think that's all I need. Okay. Let us go home. Step back and have a refresh. Okay, so here's our loop cast spell bullet. What this will do, we'll constantly cast a spell that we program into it. So we're gonna clear everything. So we want to add velocity. Speed. Trick. Visor speed? No. Movement? No. Okay, trick. Let's just have a look through everything. What is it I want? Add motion. That's it. We want to add motion to a target entity. Target, direction, speed. Target will be caster. Directional will be look direction. We'll connect that to that and we'll add a number. That'll be 1, so it's 87 cost spad. 87 cost on casting. Put that in the spell. And now we have a spell. It's going to launch us in the direction we're looking. And it can get out of hand very quickly. Wee. Okay, so that's really dangerous, but fun. Okay, lava. We need lava. Magma blocks. Oh yeah, the map's a bit bugged. Lava. There's lava over there. Okay.